First item on the agenda is to acknowledge receipt and approve the agenda for September 12th, 2017. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. And the next item is to acknowledge receipt and approve the August accounts payable warrant and payroll journal. Any questions on that?
I don't have any.
Okay.
I don't have any either.
Then can I get a motion to acknowledge receipt and approve the August accounts payable warrant and payroll journal?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. And the next item is the meeting minutes for the regular meeting of August 8th, 2017. Any discussion, comments, questions?
I don't have
Yeah, no.
Okay, so being none, can I get a motion to approve the meeting minutes for the regular meeting August 8th, 2017?
So moved.
Is there a
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. And the next item is the reconciliation reports for August 2017. Any questions?
No, it looked like we were trending about the same for the rent. There weren't any big jumps as far as the rent, collection, owed, whatever. Okay.
Any other discussion?
No.
Motion to acknowledge receipt of reconciliation reports for August 2017.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item is the monthly financial reports or the cost comparatives for July 31st, 2017. Any questions, discussion?
I didn't have any questions on this.
The question that I had, Kathy, when will Rich be coming to speak with us about next year's budget?
Possibly October
Okay.
meeting. Yeah. We're working on the budget questionnaire right now, and pending the budget guidelines from DHCD with any new information that we need to adhere to.
So will we get the questionnaire prior to him coming?
Last year, usually that's the way, last year he got it and then he came. I don't think that you really approved it, but I can send it as soon as we get it out to him, and you can see what I sent to him.
Okay. All right, I think that'd be good. Yeah, then everyone can see what's on the list there. That'd be great. Any further discussion, questions?
Not from me.
Can I get a motion to acknowledge receipt of the monthly financial reports, cost comparatives for July 31st, 2017?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. And the next item is the director's report for September 12th, 2017.
So how I was interested in seeing the monthly coffee hour on here continues to be on here, and they have guest speakers now. So how is that going?
Well, the first one will be coming in September. So
Oh, okay.
August, we kind of let it go because we weren't having much
Okay.
feedback. Tenants weren't showing up, but we will have a guest speaker in September, and it would be nice if we can try and fill that with others after. The Board of Health has offered to come as well on another date, so.
I think that's good. That should help to get some,
Yeah.
get some
Interest.
attendance with that.
Yeah, right.
This should be a very good one for the elderly.
Any further discussion?
Motion to acknowledge receipt of the director's report of September 12th, 2017.
A second.
All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries. So then the next item is the 2018 CIP or Capital Improvement Plan for formula funding and approved for submission to DHCD for approval. So that's, this is the, it's not in like grid form, like, but it's easier to read. And these are all of the projects that are in progress, upcoming under the various fiscal years, and the things that have been completed. And then this has to be submitted to DHCD. If we need to make adjustments to this, if something comes up and then we find that there's a project that needs to be moved up, we have the flexibility to be able to do that. So we'll meet with the accountant to figure out where funding needs to be moved around in order to be able to accomplish that. So this is kind of just like a guideline, game plan, so that we've addressed all the things that are on the horizon and kind of set out a plan for when we're going to do that, so we have an idea of, when these things are going to be done, as well as to let the tenants know that, when, projects will be complete. So they know that we've identified things that need to be done and that they are on the list.
How often is this updated?
We do this every year,
Okay.
but we do it for a 5-year lookout.
Right.
And now that we have a tenants organization, we're required to meet with the members to pass it, by them. And if they have suggestions or thoughts that they think are important, then we pass on their comments as well. So we did meet with them this week, and they signed off on it.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Any additional discussion or comments or questions?
There's a lot of different things going on.
Did the tenants have any one that seemed to be priority over any other one?
No, they did not. No, I think they were satisfied with the priorities, and the priorities are based on what our maintenance staff sees as components that are, their end of life is coming soon. We also have a new regional capital assistance team that came to evaluate the properties and concurred with our maintenance staff.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
So an objective opinion, that was
Yeah.
good.
Awesome. Very good.
And I think the communication, with this and this, will this also be discussed at the coffee hour so that people, or if they have questions about things that are to be done,
Right.
they can at least know that we've recognized projects and that they are on the list of things to be
Yes.
done.
And it is hard for tenants to grasp the timeline, and as I've said to them, we're as frustrated when we have started a project a year ago and we still don't see anything going on. So, you get an architect and you get the design done and then you wait. And, it's a lot of red tape, so things are happening, but I can see their point that they don't see anything going on.
And the funding is limited, so there's only so many projects we can tackle in any given year.
Right.
So we have to prioritize things according to funding and what's worst to, do that first.
But it's good to see you're planning significantly out into the future. And you're showing milestones along the way, which gives folks hope that you've really got a plan and that you're driving to hit these milestones and not just providing an end date without any details. So I think the Excel sheet is excellent.
If there's no further discussion, then can I get a motion to acknowledge receipt of the 2018 Capital Improvement Plan for formula funding and approved for submission to the DHCD for approval?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. So then for old business, just to give an update for the water and sewer bills, I have forwarded to Tony Vignani the bill history for the water bills to try to see if we can get some kind of relief on that.
Great.
Also, the town has appointed Al Bangert as the interim town administrator, so hopefully he might be able to help once he kind of gets settled in there. So I'll be reaching out to him and see if he can be of any assistance to try to come up with some kind of solution for that. So stay tuned. And then Lawson Green Apartments Development Update. So the application to DHCD for the comprehensive permit has been submitted by the Grantham Group. And Joe Armstrong has been working on the submission to HUD for the approval for the partial release of and the subdivision of the parcels. So he's been doing that. They had to get environmental study and provide a whole package of information on there. So he's just about done with that to get that out. So things seem to be moving along in the timeline that we've been anticipating. So.
I did have one question. I didn't know if this applies to the meeting or not, but there was a 55 and older, the senior center was asking people for a survey, and in there, one of the parcels they were looking at was behind the library. Is that imposing upon what we're planning on?
No, that
Silver
parcel
Central
is
Park?
behind
Really
our property.
Okay.
So it's kind of behind our property and then behind the library. And then there's a sliver of land that is part of that parcel that runs alongside the library land and our land that connects to Branch Street.
Okay.
So that's where their driveway would be if they were to do.
Oh, interesting.
So
Okay.
whatever they do back there would have no bearing on what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I thought it was a great idea to have it close by, but I just didn't know how we were fitting it all in.
Yeah, I mean, that's a separate parcel and whatever they do or don't do won't have any impact on what we're doing. So everything that we've done is on our own property without any regard for, needing to be concerned or
What
get
they're
any
doing,
special, permission or easements or anything like that from any other property, so.
Okay.
That was of such concern to, I don't remember which townsperson it was, but that came up when I was at the podium, absolutely. And same answer, it's a completely different piece of property, so won't affect them.
Okay.
Good.
Great. So then that is it, then nothing further, then can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Thirded.
Thank you.